YouTube, it's your boy Rise Reptiles, and we on the way to the expo right now. Stay tuned, let's get it. Made it, a lot of people here, you know, about to come down and see what we get out of here. Rise Reptiles, back at y'all with another one. It's time.
I only had males. I thought I had a female, but I only got males. Let me double check real quick. Well, we got 13 foot, 10 foot, 8 foot, 4 foot. We don't have.
Now that's a snake right
So he's 100% hit with Bobo, and he's dead in this cryptic. I've seen some of that cryptic stuff. I'm up. I think once we finally figure it out so we can tell people exactly, hey, it's this. Right now we're still playing with it, trying to figure out if it's recessive or what it is. I'm almost saying it's recessive. There's a few people out there still saying it's not, and we got to get it.
We'll hold anything and see anything, let me know.
Spin it in the air. Would you be pissed?
Sapphire. Good job.
You gotta try $50.
That's what you thought.
Down to the collection.
So you got her. She was this size, wasn't she?
No, she was like that one. She was smaller than the one. Maybe like this one actually. But she's gonna get to about this size. The chameleon at. See how beauties.
This is a red dog.
I have a huge fear of these.
Yeah, I'm looking for a male right now. That's what I'm here for. I'm not good at tails.
But I never find solitaire.
I think that tail was a lot closer to me than that.
Side neck and hips. Beautiful.
I'm not sure.
Small
Probably a
ones.
few, but what for the tiger?
Wood turtles.
I I know they're here. There's a couple different feeders.
You want a Mata man?
Yeah, that's why they're cheap.
This was $3.95.
Suriname that
Big
size would
boy,
be like
though.
$700 for a captain.
They got baby ones too for $250. Back from the expo, got a few things, couple supplies, got some rodents, things like that. And I got, you know, just a normal ball python, but gotta add them to the collection. And yeah, eventually we're gonna start breeding them when they get a little older. But the collection continues. When we get home, I'm gonna show you our feeding video because I'm pretty sure he's hungry and all my other animals are hungry. Let's get it. I'm back, so I got a rat pup, 4 pinky rats. I told you I was getting a larger lamp for my Dwarf Caiman Onyx setup. So we get some more light. And this boy can climb. But got the bedding for my ball python, heat pad, and I do got a thermostat that I'm gonna attach it to. Water dish, Dollar Tree, you know. And then I got him a log that I'm gonna do in here as well. So I got the tote for the time being. As y'all know, y'all can house y'all ball pythons and tubs and things like that. So house them in here, put the pad on the back of it, put the bowl in here as well, and yeah, put the bedding and all that type of stuff in there. So he should be good for a minute until I move my my bearded dragon out of here. As y'all can see, man, he just went crazy in the tank while I was gone, so I gotta clean all that up. But yeah, he's gonna go in here while I build my bearded dragon Thor setup. But until then, he will be in here. I'll have 3 holes coming from the top and 3 holes coming from the bottom on each side, so you'll be able to breathe. I know that's a lot of holes and you don't really need that much, but I will be doing that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. Yeah, that's definitely my heat pad in there. I know it's a little smaller, but you got to remember this is a tub. You don't need too much of a big heat pad, especially for a baby ball python. So, you know, I got mine set at about 92 degrees. They usually could be set at about 86, well, 82 to 96 degrees usually. So I got mine at about 92. And yeah, the bedding I use Aspen snake bedding. I had a bed experience, that Chuck stuff and all this other stuff that they usually use. So I usually get this because just in case he get mites and all that, I'm able to clean it up very fast and get rid of it quicker and remove this and clean up as quick as possible. So put this in here, got the log, cleaned this up. I had this in my leopard gecko enclosure. She never used it, so I cleaned this up and I'm gonna put it in there with him for the time being. And I got the water dish. So, you know, it's gonna be a smooth transition. So I'm gonna let y'all see how this turned out. Some people think that you need a lamp for your ball python. You don't necessarily need that. They mainly need the heating pad. Actually, when I put him in the tank though, I will have the lamp more in the middle area so he can have sunlight if he need it, or if he feel like he's not getting enough heat, he would go to that and bask in it after he finished eating, or he would go in the heating pad and digest his food for a few days. So I'll be feeding him every 7 days, once a week on Saturdays only. And yeah, I'm put some water in there, and then put some water in there, and this is his enclosure for the time being. So let's see if we can feed him. People don't know about ball pythons. They're pretty docile. You know, they pretty cool creatures. Sometimes they'll bite at you, sometimes they cool. They usually just curious. They pretty cool animals. As long as they trust you, you know, you don't have nothing to worry about. They're mainly scared of you more than you will be afraid of them. They call ball pythons because they literally turn into a ball when they're in fear and things like that. So let me show you all him feeding. Let's see if we get a feeding video. You've been trying to escape for a while. I'm sensing good body language. The head bobbles so he knows it's there. Let him get a little comfortable. See the head moving? Now, normally, I usually don't feed my ball pythons in their actual enclosures. So this is a little different. I normally feed my ball pythons in tubs, so I didn't change the scenery. Let's see if I can make them feel a little more comfortable. Let's see what happens. I will usually transfer my ball pythons or any snake inside of a tub and feed them in a tub instead of the enclosure, because when you continuously feeding your snake inside of the enclosure, they might think your hand is food. So tried to put him in there, didn't work. He has to map out where he's at, so I'll give him time to cool off, and I try to feed him later on today. And yeah, he has to get used to where he's at. Normal behavior, almost for any reptile really. Like when it's a new environment, they got to figure out where they at and things like that, and how they like their areas. So he'll get used to it for the time being, so I'll let him do him, and I'll move on to the next one. All right, who's ready to eat? I'll get my tones for this one. All right, I know you'll eat them fast. Of course. And I gotta clean his enclosure. But yeah, this bad boy right here is going right here. So when I actually do transfer my bearded dragon to his new enclosure, I'll be taking this lamp and putting it like right around here. This tree is gonna stay in there, and it should be good. And wow, man, he pooped everywhere and got it in his water too, so I got a lot of cleaning to do. But yeah, for the most part, that Reptile Expo was cool. I'll be going back to get more stuff. Plenty of room. Look how big that boy ain't got. Number 2. Where you going with him? Where you going? Sometimes they do not want you to see him eat. So I have to leave him in there unattended. He's gonna do his thing. Yes, sir. So I think I'm gonna name him Thon. If y'all don't know who Thon is a villain from The Flash. One of his worst villains. And he's pretty much a silent killer. Pretty much fast, almost always correct, precise. Everybody meet the ball python Thon. So as y'all can tell, my Dwarf Caiman, he's getting way bigger. As y'all can see, he's getting way bigger. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna spread all this out, because he's gonna need more room to swim. I mean, he probably like it the way it is, but I feel like I need to do more. So yeah, I think I'm gonna expand his enclosure in terms of supplies, in terms of like environmental stuff. More plants, spreading out the rocks, having more places to swim and things like that. So, you know, if you all got any ideas, just let me know, because this is the area he pretty much stay in at night. He'll go over here by the filter. He'll hop on land when you can't see him, things like that. You know, he's pretty much cool, but I do feel like he probably gonna need some more space, because he's getting way bigger. That's my boy though, that's Onyx. That's how I turned into a video. I thought the video was gonna be over with. I mean, I'm gonna turn it to a cleaning video. Gotta clean the water dish and clean this enclosure real quick. I'm talking about my bearded dragon Dwarf. And yeah, so you know, it's important to keep all your reptiles clean at all times. You don't want them to get bacteria infections. You don't want them to get mites. All types of stuff, man. So it's always important to keep your enclosures clean. I washed this out and cleaned it out very good. I put Dawn soap in there. And I use baby wipes to absolutely clean it as clean as possible, you know. Then I rinse it out again to make sure it's thoroughly clean. And yeah, man, smells great. Let's put this back in its enclosure, clean the rest. All the dish back in the enclosure. Let's see, usually it's a little dry. I mean, it's a little wet. See if I can still get it. That'll be beneficial to us. So usually I clean this up. I know y'all don't want to see this like that. So yeah, I'll scrub it down. We just get the poop and everything up first. And then I spray it down, soap it down. You know, she just finished that rat over there. I know y'all can't really tell, but he's done. But yeah, I scrub it down with soap and all that stuff, put water in it, make sure it's dry, and then we'll go from there. Here go number 3. Taking them away. Look at that back pattern. Crocodilian. Smooth fronted Dwarf Caiman. Let me know if y'all want more videos on a big guy. You know, this my boy. Take him pretty much anywhere with me. Literally anywhere. Let anybody pet him. He like a puppy dog, for real. If y'all want more videos on him, just let me know. Till then, man, we gonna focus on some new things. Got surprises coming to y'all. It's probably gonna be his last one. You know? So yeah, it's a great day overall. Once again, man, comment, share, subscribe. This your boy Roz Reptiles. Feed the leopard gecko. She just started eating dubia roaches. And she love them. She love them too, man. That's the real killer. Phoenix. Don't forget about her. Oh yeah, just in case, I kicked my filter up so y'all can see how powerful that boy be going. This boy is beast right here. Canister filter.